It's nearly time for lunch. I'm going to have an egg sandwich. And I've started making my egg sandwich here, and it looks absolutely delicious. But there's something missing. I would really like to have some cress in my sandwich. I wonder if I can grow some.
So how am I going to grow some cress for my egg sandwich? Well, this week you're going to be investigating what conditions a plant needs to grow and stay healthy. And I'm going to show you how you're going to set up your investigation with your cress seeds. So the equipment you are going to need are some cotton wool balls, 4 small pots, or you could use small plastic cups, and some way of labeling your pots, a packet of cress seeds, and some water. So you're going to be investigating whether or not the cress needs water and light to grow successfully into a healthy plant. Now, cress normally takes about 5 to 7 days to grow into a mature plant ready to eat. So over the course of the week, you will be investigating what happens to the seeds in the different conditions. So let me tell you where you're going to place your pots. The first pot says it's going to have light but no water. So I'm going to put that pot on my window ledge where it's got plenty of sunlight, but I'm not going to water it. The second pot has light again. I'm going to put it on my window ledge, and this time I'm going to water it. My third pot is going to have no light. So I'm going to put it in a dark cupboard, somewhere where it stays dark and where I'm not opening the door a lot. So maybe an understairs cupboard or a cupboard that you don't use a lot. And I'm going to water this one, but it's going to have no light. And my fourth pot is going to have no light and no water. So again, this pot is going to be going in the dark cupboard, and I'm not going to give it any water. Once you have labelled your pots clearly, you need to fill your pots with cotton wool. So I've got my cotton wool balls here, and I'm going to fill each pot until it's 3/4 of the way full. So try and make sure that each one is the same. So I'm going to fill each pot, give it a little push down, make sure it's got a nice amount of cotton wool balls in there. So it's about 3/4 of the way full. You need to make sure they're nice and pushed down. Then what you need to do is you need to add your cress seeds. So I've got my cress seeds here, and I'm going to tip them out onto my hand so that you can see what they look like. So here are the cress seeds. So as you can see, they're really small. If I just hold them up to the light, you can see they're tiny little seeds. And this is how the cress plant starts off life. And last week you were looking at different seeds and bulbs and looking at how a plant starts off its life. Now, once you've sprinkled out your cress seeds into your hand, you're going to need your thumb and finger to pinch out a small amount to sprinkle it on top of your pot. So you'll need a couple of sprinkles on each. So do this very carefully. So just carefully sprinkle them on top. So 2 on each, like so. So any leftover ones, you can either just distribute them in to the other pots. Just give them a little tap. So they should have the same amount, or roughly the same amount of cress seeds in each pot. Now, then you need to look at the ones which need water, but don't forget 2 pots are not going to be water. So I need to look at my label. So this one says no light, no water. So in a minute, I'm going to put that in the cupboard. I'm not going to water it. This one says no light and water. So just a tiny piece of water, a drop of water, just to moisten the cotton wool. And then in a minute, I'm going to put that in my cupboard. This one says light and no water, so I'm not going to give that one any water. And this one says light and water. So I'm going to dampen my cotton wool with a little bit of water. And then I'm going to put that on my window ledge. So once you have set up your experiment, you need to put your pots in the suitable place. And then every day, I want you to check on your cress seeds to see what is happening. And I want you to record what you can see. And by the end of about 5 to 7 days, you should see which conditions were the best for your cress seeds, and which ones gave you the healthiest plant. And at the end of the week, you can enjoy your healthy cress. So hopefully you'll have lots of fun doing that experiment, and we look forward to seeing your results. I'm going to carry out the experiment too, and I'll be able to share with you my results at the end of the week. So have a great science week, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.